The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Great ball and he's in here. And here's Messi. Hazard. Can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. Fernandes. Messi. Zubimendi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mateus. Spread it left. Shifted it to the flank. Israel are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Look at this. There's the shot! And again! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they...
Mbappe! Well, that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Saliba. Israel already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Fernandes. That's Cannavaro. And it's Varane. And Mateus. Mbappe. Rummenigge. Pelé. And there's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Zubimendi. Nicely shaped ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. Now Rafael Varane. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Cannavaro. And it's Fernandes. Mbappe. Rummenigge. Passes short and shot. And the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe with the short one. Opts to play. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Goes for the shot! No, that was never going to make it. Calafiori. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Azar. Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rummenigge. Mateus. Mbappe. Back towards the middle. And the first half is done. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Fernandes. Now Mbappe. Mateus. Here's a shot! It is a very, very good save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Israel have their second corner now. Good ball, good take. Has a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Calafiori looking understandably energised after his goal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Azar. And the shot! And how did he not make it four?
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. He's gone for goal! Always going over the top.
Israel are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Out towards the flank. Rummenigge. And it's Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is... Big chance! And that's off target.
Israel have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Rummenigge. And it's Fernandes. Chouameni. Now Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rummenigge. And it's Varane. Fernandes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty. He's tried one! It's anyone's ball now. Has another go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Mateus picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. Varane simply refused to be outdone there. Rummenigge. Oh, good read. And he's worked it through. Thinks about the shot. Israel needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Saliba. Chouameni. Quality ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hazard going face-to-face with his... Great chance! Mbappe. Pelé. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Mbappe! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pelé. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni.
2 added minutes has been
Not
indicated.
too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Pelé. Tries a shot! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive...
Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe goes short. There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
He's looking wide. He's in space and looking for options. He's got away. Hazard with terrific header. It's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's managed to get free. Tonali gets rid without sophistication. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Throw in. Oh, that is a nice touch. Palmer just eases him off the ball. Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bruno Fernandes. Rummenigge. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movements, and that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Pass somewhat off target. Dani Olmo. Now it's Messi. Back into the middle. Mbappe gets flagged offside. And it's Rice. Well, played right into his path.
Chance! He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
And we have our very first corner. Thinks about the shot. Mbappe! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rafael Varane. Distributed tidily. Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Pelé. He's found a way through. It's Pelé! Mateus calmly anticipates. He's in a great position here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cannavaro has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Rice. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernandez. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
That has not gone well. Oh, terrible mistake. He's shifting through the gears here. And they've got rid. Now it's Pelé. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Cannavaro cuts it out. Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Costa Curta. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. It's a good spell of possession, this. Mbappe goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? Just 5 minutes left until the break. Could be danger here. Oh, super ball. Real chance. That's a sharp pass. Good ball. Shoots. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Messi with the short one. Oh, good-looking ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And they've got a throw. And that's going right the way across. Time and again they are repelled.
But
he's worked it through.
Has been indicated.
Oh, it's a great ball. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?
That gets things going for the second half. Israel didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Nice sequence of passes, this. Passing is crisp and sharp. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Rice, nicely weighted ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Check pulls off a sensational save. Arsenal have their third corner. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Howson. That's a good run he's making there.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's picked his way through. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe, and they're quick to get it back. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Israel really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Poor robust challenge. And it's Rice. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Czech comes out and deals with it. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cannavaro. Getting too much time on. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a shot. Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Rummenigge couldn't squeeze it through. Albertini spread out to the left. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. Antonetti. All the way back. Guti. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Guti! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Israel finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Played back into the centre. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Amrabat. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Pele! No mistake! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's gone searching cross-field. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Pele. Takes the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Brilliantly cut out. No way through, so... And the shot! Goal! Israel! And the comeback is complete! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. And they've switched it over to the other side. And that is as far as they're going to go. Zanetti gets over and intercepts. Albertini is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's a throw. Hangs in across. He's looking wide, steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Israel heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zanetti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He can run onto that. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Guti. Guti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mateus gets a foot in here. Knocks it into space. And he's running through. And he shoots! He's scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It looked as though it'd gone to... Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Chance for a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Israel are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again then. Mateus. Now it's Pele, played out to the left flank. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Van Dijk. Zanetti. He has found the way through. Amrabat. Has a look and plays it forward. Driving on and making good progress. Pass is just off target. Van Dijk. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gabriel makes the interception. Albertini. Albertini charging forward, the ball at his feet. Guti. And it's made its way to him. Rafael Varane. Now it's Pele. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Tries to play it through. Short changes him with that pass. Good chance here! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Pretty robust defending.
Almost an hour gone. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tries a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's got the beating of his man. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Israel presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. That is some save from Khan. Cannavaro. Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Zanetti. And now the breakaway. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Pele. Oh, Red, nice interception. Amrabat. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe gets into some space, and that's aimed into the middle. Good read, needed to be. Great chance! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That has not gone well. Gabriel. Oh, they could be caught out here. Albertini. Nicely spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pele, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. He might be in here! That's good running with the ball. He's found the way. Big header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Amrabat. Out of play for a throw. Guti. And it's Amrabat. Nice sequence of passes, this. Zanetti could try cutting inside here. And it's Albertini. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Pele. Van Dijk cuts it out. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Haaland. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rummenigge. Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Zanetti. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Just cruising. They are cruising. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a... Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here. Header comes in! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel are looking to go forward now. He's shifting through the gears here. Del Piero. No, he can't get past him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Folorunsho. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. And now a sudden chance to counter. Knocks it into space. Oh, Del Piero is on his own. Shapes to shoot! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Israel got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he cuts out the supply. And that's put paid to a promising move. Crosses it in here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
There will be a throw-in. And it's made its way to him. He's on it. Can he get away? Up he goes! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Guendouzi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rijkaard. Schneider. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Over to the left. Serginho. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Zé Pedro. Bellanova going full steam down the flank. Rummenigge! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Now it's Schneider. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Stood up well to him there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
It's a promising position. Barella played into space. Pedro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Foloruncho. Foloruncho. There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And there's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Israel are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And the game has already resumed here. Pedro. Del Piero going full tilt down the left. He's got away. Chance for a shot! That's another chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Foloruncho played out to the right. That has not gone well. And he's managed to get free. Well read, nice interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. That'll be a corner. Can he finish? Worth a try. But not this time.
Pedro really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Israel have the chance to go the other way. In with the challenge. Cross flung in towards the middle. It's run loose. Who's going to... And again! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Guendouzi spots it and intercepts.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution for Israel. Number 27.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
10, Del Piero. Coming on the field.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 18.
And he's being shifted off here. Guendouzi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great ball if he can get there. Just the goal. And the finish! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 66 minutes is number 32.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Rafael Leao. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
He's picked his way through. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Israel still have the cards to affect this game. Gets into some space. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Pass somewhat off target.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Schneider. Oh, that's fabulous. Drives it in. That has been knocked clear. The ball has bounced loose now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rafael Leao. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Into the last 5 minutes. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. And the shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Time for a change in personnel. Schneider being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Having turned the game on its head, now He's having a shot! And it's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether...
He's had a shot! Missed by a fraction.
Substitution for Israel, number 6.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Deep into stoppage time. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Rafael Leao. And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Nicely weighted ball. Real chance! Now, oh, what has happened here? Oh, smashing header! There it is! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right.
Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's having a shot! Del Piero. Now, what about a counter-attack? Greenwood takes control of it and he's on the move. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rummenigge. Good play on the left-hand side here. He can run onto that. And Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Mbappe plays it short. And the shot! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Israel grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Rummenigge. Now it's Del Piero. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Del Piero. Played out to the left flank. Rummenigge! And he can clear it away. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's managed to get rid. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than... Chance for a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
De Jong cuts it out. Now, can they get him away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bruno Fernandes. De Jong. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Pass somewhat off target. Greenwood. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's good running with the ball. Knocks it into space. He can run onto that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Del Piero picks it up out wide. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break, all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back on the way. And he's managed to get free. And the cross comes in. Bruno Fernandes, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus, good, purposeful, and he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
So can they do it again? And this is Del Piero. Goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It'll be a throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Fernandes. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? Now it's Del Piero. Nice control. And a chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mbappe goes short. Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And they're on him in a flash. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9. Viene sostituito con il numero 99.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's shifting through the gears here. Drill. Chance, surely! Goal! Israel! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Del Piero really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And they've got rid. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop.
Applies the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's through, now is he in?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game.
And this is Del Piero. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Gets good distance on it. Check. To Greenwood. Mateus, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Mbappe. And it's De Jong, looking tidy in possession here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 50.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Lasciano il campo per il
Mbappe
numero 23,
with the short one.
Il numero 11.
Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And he celebrates his 30th goal. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Israel take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He's in plenty of space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through, in by Del Piero. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's searching through. Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Oh, well played, well played. Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes. Great ball if he can get there. Spread neatly. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a throw. Looking for options for movement. And this is Del Piero. He's chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Israel with the corner, there first. Mbappe plays it short. Del Piero! Deftly away. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. De Jong, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Israel replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And here's Del Piero, out towards the flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, easy pickings there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Del Piero. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Mbappe goes short. And he's straight offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rummenigge. Oh, that's ambitious. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Greenwood. Greenwood! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Mbappe with the short one. Chooses to go back. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Palmer have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Nicolucci. Rummenigge. And here's Del Piero. And it's Del Piero. Oh, good spread. Plays the return pass. Big chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Nicolucci stood up well to him there. Now it's Del Piero. Here's a shot! Oh, within an inch or two.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Dinks one through. Driving through the middle. Clipped into space. Goal! Palmer! And it's Palmer who take the lead. Palmer are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
He's had it taken off him. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please welcome to the field.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, it's a great ball here. Nicely weighted ball. De Jong. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel get their fourth corner. And it's can he finish? They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Now it's Greenwood. And the shot! Oh, good stop, it had to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Knocks it out wide. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Rummenigge. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that could set him on his way. He's being urged. And Del Piero! Goal! Israel back on level terms.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 66 minutes is number 10, Alessandro Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero!
Israel grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Israel really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
De Jong. Pinches it off him. Works it forward. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. This looks promising. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. He's under a lot of pressure there. He's having a shot! Goal! Israel! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Palmer choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Israel take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Aimed beyond the defence. Here comes the... And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Parma really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Substitution in progress.
Rafael Varane. Oh no, this does not look good. Del Piero looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Chance! And that would have won it.
Del Piero really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Adrian Benabe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Israel close now to seeing this one through to the end. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Four extra minutes added on. Now he's off and running. Bruno Fernandes. Out to the left it goes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Good ball, good take. He is through here. A lot of space. Shot a goal! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Israel have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
What a game. What a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage. It was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game and you go for it.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale.